In this lecture, I basically discuss the different ways of estimating the random effect model of the panel data set, and also I will discuss the generalized method of moment estimator which has been used for the panel data set, and then I discuss the application of the dynamic panel model and also discuss then the Aharonov-Bohm estimator which is used for the application of dynamic panel model. Now, let us discuss the issue of endogeneity in panel data analysis, and this is done by Hausman-Taylor hybrid model. Now, consider the panel data model with unobserved effect component yi t equal to alpha I plus beta I x I t plus epsilon I t, or equivalently yi t equal to beta x I t plus v I t, where v I t is the composite error term having both the unobserved effect as well as the epsilon I t error term. Now, suppose the assumption that covariance between x I t and a I equal to 0 does not hold, that is, we have a case of endogeneity problem. Now, in this case, let us consider the random effect model specification yit minus lambda yi equal to beta xit minus lambda xi bar plus vit minus lambda vi bar. Now, in this case, OLS estimation of this random effect model will not yield consistent estimator of the model. So, next consider the regression within regression model of the fixed effect model case, and consider the specification yit minus y bar equal to beta xit minus lambda xi bar plus vit minus vi bar, where vit minus vi bar represents the ai minus ai bar plus epsilon it minus epsilon I bar equal to epsilon it minus epsilon bar, so that endogeneity problem disappear. Thus, in the situation of the endogeneity problem, fixed effect model estimation can avoid it, whereas in case of random effect model, assumption fails to do so. So, next consider the following model yit equal to beta 1 x1 it plus beta 2 x2 it plus gamma 1 w1 it plus gamma 2 w2 I plus ai plus epsilon it, where the w1 I and w2 I are two time invariant exploratory variable. Now, suppose x1 it and w1 I are uncorrelated with ai and x2 I and w2 I are not uncorrelated, then the fixed effect model estimation may or may not overcome the endogeneity problem. In order to see that, consider the FE transformation, and you can find that OLS will give consistent estimator of beta 1 beta 2, but the coefficient of gamma 1 and gamma 2 will remain under identified and cannot be estimated. So, in order to avoid this problem, a possible solution will be to have the following, consider the following model and consider the following two step estimation procedure. Step 1, obtain the consistent estimate of beta 1 and beta 2, estimating the fixed effect transformed within regression model yi dot t equal to beta 1 x1 and dot it x1 it plus beta 2 plus x2 dot it plus epsilon it. Now, after obtaining the estimate of beta 1 and beta 2, now estimate the transform model yit minus beta 1 x1 it minus beta 2 x2 it equal to gamma 1 w1 I plus gamma 2 w2 I plus ai plus epsilon I, using x1 it as an instrumental variable for w2 I, and thus overcoming the endogeneity problem. And this model is known as Hausman-Taylor hybrid model, which basically consists of two step estimation procedure. Now, there may be several time invariant variable with for the type W2I, and for estimation purposes to work, the number of variables of the type X1IT which are used as an instrumental variable must be at least as many as number of W2I type variables. So, a number of possible instrument coming from X1IT must be at least as great as number of W2I having for these purposes. Now, let us consider the generalized method of estimation for the panel data. Now, consider the linear panel model Y1IT equal to X1IT beta plus UIT, and X1IT may contain both time varying and time invariant explanatory variable and may include an intercept. There is no individual specific unobserved effect alpha I, and XIT includes only current periods variable. Now, suppose we have a short panel data, that is n is large but t is small, for which the observation are assumed to be independent over I. Now, the matrix notation, the model can be represented as yi equal to xi beta I plus ui, where yi is the vector consisting of the dependent variable, xi is the matrix vector consisting of the explanatory variable, and ui are the determinant sum, and the above model defines a system of shear model, and it consists of n linear regression equation, and these can easily be estimated by instrumental variable technique. Now, assume that there are r instrumental variable z1, z2, zr for the ith individual unit in the data matrix on this r instrumental variable, and r is strictly greater than or equal to k, and that is r can be either equal to or greater than k. Now, suppose there are r instrument available z1, z2 up to zr for the ith individual unit. Now, in order that these z1, z2 up to zr satisfies the criteria for instrument, these variables must not be correlated with the error term, that is expectation of zi prime ui must be equal to 0, and corresponding to that expectation condition we can generate the sample moment condition, that is the sample analog of these expectations should also be 0. And note that the above sample moment condition generates basically the normal equation for the IV estimation of the given set of linear regression equation. Now, here you can distinguish between two cases, one where r is equal to k, that is we have the exact number of instrumental variable as required, and we have a case of just identification. On the other hand, if r is greater than k, we have more estimating equation than the number of unknown parameters to be estimated, and the case of over identification. Now, the estimator derived from the above set of equation implied by the given moment condition is called the generalized method of moment estimator, and these estimator can easily be derived for the panel data model. Actually, it can be shown that the estimator basically minimizes the weighted sum of square residual, where W is some kind of a weight, and for different values of W we can define different type of estimator, and depending on the specific choice of the weighing matrix W, one gets the specific value of the GMM estimator. Now, the the variance of the generalized method of moment estimator, the asymptotic variance as well as the variance covariance matrix of the of this GMM estimator can easily be derived and successfully can be obtained. Now, let us come to the selection of the instrument. Here also we basically uses the contemporaneous exogeneity assumption, that is the instrument must not be correlated with the error term of the equation, and for each of the r instrument assumed to be contemporaneously uncorrelated with the error term, there are the corresponding sample moment condition. Now, let us discuss something about the dynamic panel model. Now, the dynamic panel model consider the lag dependent variable as an explanatory variable, and presence of lag dependent variable may be another source of correlation of the explanatory variable with the error term, and this may reinforce the issue of inconsistent estimation of the panel data problem. Now, the dynamic panel model can be expressed as yit equal to gamma yit minus 1 plus xit prime beta plus alpha I plus epsilon I, and we impose the restriction gamma is less than 1, that is the series must not be explosive in nature, because if mod value of gamma is greater than 1, then we may end up with a situation of an explosive series, and we are ruling out this assumption, ruling out this possibility by making the assumption gamma is less than 1. Even if alpha I is a random effect, OLS estimation of this equation leads to inconsistent estimate of beta and gamma, as the regressor yit minus 1 is correlated with alpha I and hence with the composite error term alpha I plus epsilon it. Thus, an alternative consistent estimator is needed. Now, Arellano and Bond has proposed an alternative estimator for this kind of model. Now, consider the panel model yit equal to gamma yit minus 1 plus xit prime beta plus alpha I plus epsilon it. Now, taking first differences, we get the first difference model. Now, note that this first difference model OLS estimator will be inconsistent because yit minus 1 minus yit minus 2 is correlated with epsilon it minus epsilon it minus 1, as yit minus 1 is correlated with epsilon it minus 1. To overcome this problem, an instrumental variable estimation using yit minus 2 as an instrument for yit minus 1 minus yi minus t minus 2 is proposed. Note that this is a valid instrument because it is not correlated with yit minus 1 minus yit minus 2 and uncorrelated with epsilon it minus epsilon it minus 1. This instrumental variable estimation can be performed if the panel regression consists of 3 periods data for each individual unit. Now, for t equal to 4, delta y it minus 2 can be used as an instrument for the required variable rather than yit minus 2, and that gives more efficient estimation IV estimator, and this is shown by Anderson and Hassio 1981. xit prime minus xit prime minus 1 is used for as an own instrument itself. Now, using additional lag of the dependent variable as instrument, that is using an over identified model and GMM, the efficiency of the estimator can be improved. For example, both yit minus 2 and yit minus 3 may be used as an instrument of the dependent variable. Arellano and Bond propose this panel GMM estimator using this wider unbalanced set of instrument, and this estimator is known as Arellano-Bond estimator. Note that this method can be easily extended to the situation in which the dynamic model incorporates autoregressive order of P series, that is autoregressive structure of the dependent variable, and it contains gamma y t minus 1 up to gamma p yi t minus p as an explanatory variable. Hahn and Smith 1995 showed that the efficiency can be increased further by incorporating additional moment restriction by making various additional assumptions about the structure. Thank you. In this lecture, I have discussed basically the different method of estimation of panel model. While discussing show, I have basically discusses the generalized method of moment estimator, and then I have concentrated on the dynamic panel model, and then discuss Arellano-Bond estimator, which has been widely used for estimating such dynamic panel models.